Hello and welcome to Rockmill. The purpose of this video is to orient you with the necessary policies and procedures of this facility. After watching the video, all climbers must check in at the front desk, sign a visitor agreement form, and review the facility rules. You must have no mental or physical conditions that might create a risk to yourself or others. All visitors 14 years of age and younger must be supervised by an adult and adhere to our youth policies. Before we get started, it's important to know that there are some inherent risks to bouldering. Make sure to review our posted warning signs located throughout the facility. Understand that holds can spin or break. If you encounter a spinning hold, avoid climbing on it and alert a staff member immediately. Do not try and fix it yourself. All falls are ground falls, as there is no rope system to potentially catch you. Falling may result in injury. Injuries can be severe, and there are many other unforeseen risks involved with bouldering. Before you start climbing, remove anything that could get in the way while climbing. This includes any large jewelry, watches, belts, phones, or anything in your pockets. This also includes wearing any chalk bags while climbing. Please do not leave your belongings on the climbing hall floor, or especially on the pads, as they can become a hazard to people walking in the bouldering area or for climbers who might fall on those items. You must store your personal belongings either in the cubbies in the climbing hall or in the day-use lockers inside the restrooms. Regular street shoes or bare feet are not allowed on the wall at any time. While climbing, please wear appropriate climbing shoes. Food and drinks are not allowed anywhere near the padded area. Instead, food and drinks are limited to the sitting areas in the climbing hall and in the lounge by the front desk. And remember, place all your trash in the trash cans located throughout the facility. Bouldering is allowed anywhere on the main wall and on the training wall up until the top edge only. Never top out or climb over the edges of the wall. The boulder problems are easily identified by the color of the route. Each color also indicates the difficulty of the route, with green being the easiest and black being the hardest. Each color is also loosely associated with the V scale, covering a range from V0 to V10, with green being a V0 and black pushing the limits of a V10. Colors and grades can overlap, so we also split them into beginner, intermediate, and advanced categories. If you ever have a question regarding the route's difficulty, please consult the route difficulty signage located throughout the gym, and don't hesitate to ask a staff member. The start and finish holds of each boulder problem are marked by the appropriately colored tag or tags. If there is no finish tag, the route ends at the top edge. To avoid confusion, plan your route ahead of time. It's crucial that you exercise spatial awareness at all times. To put this into practice, we recommend you look up and make sure you're not walking under a climber already on the wall. Look left and right and make sure that your route doesn't cross another climber's route. Look down to make sure the padded floor is clear of people and objects. Anticipate the direction you'll drop in the event of a fall, and make sure that area is clear as well. Plan your down climb upon successful completion of the route. In order to ensure all landing zones are clear, avoid sitting or lounging on the padded area and keep all objects off the padding. We ask that you exit the padding after attempting a problem to allow others to climb. Always be aware of your surroundings when you are in the climbing hall. Let's go over the purpose and limitations of the padded flooring. Rockmill has designated padded flooring surrounding the entire bouldering area. The padded flooring functions to absorb the impact of the falling climber and is for mitigation measures only. Although the floor is padded, injury can still occur from impact. There is no guarantee of safety while bouldering. As mentioned earlier, all falls are considered ground falls, as there is no rope system to potentially catch you. The tenser you are, the more vulnerable you are to injury. In the inevitable impact of a fall, prepare your body by relaxing. First, widen your feet and bend the knees. You will want to resist the urge to stick your landing or lock your knees, as this can increase your chance of injury. Second, tuck in your head and limbs close to your body. You want to avoid extending your arms to reach for the floor. Lastly, roll onto your back or onto your side. This will disperse the energy of your fall into the pads. Spotting is not provided or required. The purpose of spotting is to direct a falling climber to a landing zone while protecting their head and neck. A spotter should also guard the landing zones from obstructions and other climbers. There are hazards to spotters as well, including being kicked in the head, hand and finger injuries, and a risk of being fallen on by the climber. Proper spotting technique involves positioning yourself behind the climber, but not directly underneath. Maintain an athletic stance with bent elbows and knees, and keep your thumbs towards your palms. If the climber falls, do not attempt to catch the climber. Spot someone who is of equal or smaller height and weight. Do not spot someone who is significantly larger than you. Spotting may be appropriate during potentially dangerous or difficult climbing moves. However, there is no guarantee of safety when a spotter is involved while bouldering for either the climber or the spotter. When you finish a route, it is best to climb down if possible using the designated down climb holds or any other large holds rather than jumping. This can decrease the chance of injury, but as a reminder, all climbing is dangerous and there is no guarantee of safety. If you do decide to drop off, remember to use proper falling technique. When using any equipment in the fitness room, follow manufacturer's instructions for use or seek qualified instruction for new or unfamiliar equipment. Please wipe down the equipment after you're done using it. You must be 15 years or older to enter the fitness room. When attending any of our yoga classes, please check in at the front desk and remember to remove your shoes before entering the studio. In case of a building emergency, please locate the nearest exit marked with the exit signs. Remember, climbing is dangerous and involves inherent and other risks that can lead to injury. It is your responsibility to use all equipment properly and seek qualified instruction. Make informed choices and remain aware at all times. If you have any questions about the risks, your responsibilities, or anything else about climbing in this facility, please ask a friendly Rockmill staff. Have a great time here at Rockmill. Be humble, be courteous, and be kind to everyone in the gym, and keep a positive attitude. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. You have successfully completed the Rockmill orientation. You may now check in with the front desk staff.